Hello guys, welcome to Learning with Prep Class. I am your tutor, Adinu. In this video, I'll be solving questions 1 to 5 from our Aqua Integrated Science 2017 questions. After this video, you would have gained understanding on how to carefully select the correct answers when solving questions in Integrated Science. It's usually fun having you guys around, and I know this video will be a worthwhile session. Do not forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. You can go the extra mile of leaving a comment so we can communicate for effective learning. Without further ado, let's zoom in. Question 1. A trait that manifests in every generation is called A. Dominant gene, B. Recessive gene, C. Homozygous gene, D. Heterozygous gene. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to build an understanding of this question, then select that answer that best explains the question. Now, our question is asking on a trait that manifests in every generation. First, a trait is a character that is inherited by the offspring from its parents. So, what is responsible for a trait? What exactly is responsible for a trait is the gene. So the gene the offspring inherits from his or her parents determines his or her trait or his or her character. And we know gene to be the basic unit of inheritance. So gene determines what kind of character an offspring would inherit from his or her parents. Now, we are also looking at that trait that manifests in every generation. So, permit me to say this question was not phrased well. It ought to be a gene that manifests in every generation. So, if we assume it to be a gene that manifests in every generation, next we are going to build an understanding of how many types of gene do we have. So, we have 2 types of gene, and it is the dominant gene and the recessive gene. So our answer would be between option A and B. So which option best answers this question? Now, a dominant gene is a gene that manifests in every generation. It is present in every generation. It dominates. That's why we call it dominant gene. It's always occupying in every generation. But a recessive gene is a gene that is silent in a particular generation, then manifests in another generation. It is not always present in every generation. So the correct option to our question would be dominant gene because it is present in every generation. It's not recessive gene, nor homozygous gene, nor heterozygous gene. So the correct answer would be A, dominant gene. Let's take a look at it. Option A, dominant gene, is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 2. In order to avoid teenage pregnancy, an adolescent girl should A. Accept gifts frequently from men, B. Mingle carelessly with men, C. Seek unnecessary favor from men, D. Dress decently at all times. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to look at all of the options and see which one best answers our questions. Now let's look at the options. Accept gifts frequently from men. When a teenage or an adolescent girl is avoiding pregnancy, definitely she should limit her relationship with men. So accepting gifts from men won't be our correct answer. Mingle carelessly with men would also not be our correct answer because she's trying to avoid pregnancy. So she has to limit her relationship with men. Seek unnecessary favor from men. Now, seeking unnecessary favor from men will give men or will serve as a yardstick for men to take advantage of her. So that also would not be our correct answer. Dress decently at all times would be our correct answer because it will make men perceive her as a decent teenage girl and would not want to throw sexual advances towards her. So option D is our correct answer. Let's check it out. Option D, dress decently at all times, is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 3. Lack of protein in the body causes A. Rickets, B. Kwashiorkor, C. Beriberi, D. Night blindness. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now, A. Rickets. Rickets is caused by lack of vitamin D, and it is found in children. And the features of rickets is they have crooked limbs. So rickets is caused by lack of vitamin D. So rickets is not our correct answer. B. Kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor is caused by lack of protein. And you see the child have a swollen and a protruded stomach. So option B is our correct answer. Option C, beriberi. Beriberi is as a result of lack of vitamin B1. So beriberi is not our correct answer. And option D, night blindness. Night blindness is caused by lack of vitamin A. So our correct answer is B, Kwashiorkor. Let's check it out. B, Kwashiorkor is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 4. Oil spillage is a good example of A. Air pollution, B. Land pollution, C. Water pollution, and D. Noise pollution. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to know what oil spillage is, and we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. So what is oil spillage? Oil spillage is the release or the careless release of oil in this sense is petroleum, into the environment, especially into the water body. So what then will be our correct answer? Our correct answer will be option C, water pollution, because oil spillage is the careless release of oil or petroleum into the water body. So option A, air pollution, is not the correct, neither is B the correct answer, although oil can be spilled on land, but specifically oil spillage has to do with water pollution. Let's check it out. Option C, water pollution, is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 5. People living with HIV/AIDS should A. have unprotected sex, B. regularly take their medication, C. not be loved and cared for, D. always donate blood to patients. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now, people living with HIV/AIDS should have unprotected sex. That would not be our correct answer, because their blood is contaminated and they can transfer the disease to their partner through unprotected sex. B. regularly take their medication. That is our correct answer. So people living with HIV/AIDS are being placed on what we call antiretroviral drugs. So they need to take their drugs regularly so they can have a longer and a normal lifespan. So option B is our correct answer. C, not be loved and cared for, cannot be our correct answer, because they need to be loved and cared for. They should not be discriminated. They shouldn't be discriminated. D, always donate blood to patients. People with HIV/AIDS cannot donate blood to patients because their blood is contaminated. So option B is our correct answer. Let's check it out. Question 5, option B, regularly take their medication, is our correct answer. Alright, this is how much we can take in this video. I hope we had fun. Our answers came by a bit easy. I'm using this time out to ask us to join our WhatsApp group using this link below, so we can get updates on more videos and we can ask questions and comment on the previous videos we've seen. It was fun having you guys around. Till I come your way again. Bye.